Hey everyone, Cool Kid here, and welcome back to Weird and Obscure Stuff, everyone's favorite Warframe trivia series because I have no competition. Spoiler warning like always, and without further ado, let's rock. Wisp's shock motes inherit Manifold Bond if they stick themselves to your Sentinel. This means that the zaps from the shock mote will apply every status effect equipped on your Sentinel's weapon, which is kinda wacky. The Aphidai has this small disc on the side that slowly spins under normal equipped on your Sentinel's weapon. Shock motes inherit Manifold Bond if they stick themselves to your Sentinel. This means that the zaps from the shock mote will apply every status effect equipped on your Sentinel's weapon, which is kinda wacky. The Aphidai has this small disc on the side that slowly spins under normal circumstances and spins faster when its headshot effect is active. The weird thing is, this disc doesn't spin in the arsenal, only doing its thing in mission. The Aeolak looks like a carp from the front. This is a good submission, I'm not gonna lie. The hallway entering the Chrysalith is mirrored in the Captura scene compared to the regular Chrysalith, with Melika being on the right side of the hallway instead of the left. Crates destroyed in Railjack always drop at least 15 endo, except for the crates on Mirexes. The Kaith can be seen in the inventory, and it has a level of 0 despite not being able to rank up. Sevagoth's shadow appears to be built on Wisp, as they share the same walking animation. Additionally, the Lucretia ephemera has holograms that normally affix themselves to the back of the frame's ankles, which reveals that the shadow's legs are on backwards. Jade's Deathbringer buff increases amp damage. Volnus and its Prime both have 60% follow-through with no stance equipped, but 40% follow-through with a stance equipped. Stepping into a shadowy area in the Sanctum makes your Warframe appear shiny. Skuldra units that are converted to allies via things like mind control can still summon reinforcements, which will be hostile. I don't think I have any footage of this, but if they were revived via the cut and paste hex upgrade, then it is completely impossible to stop them once they start the hack, which is hilarious. If you have less than minus 100% aim glide gravity, then you can glide up slopes. Killing defense objectives while you have a radiation proc actually grants affinity. In the mod card for pain points, you can see Hydroid's passive applied to an enemy. Grendel can eat Liminus in Duviri, which show up as white circles in his stomach UI. Some ability videos, like Warcry, Kinetic Plating, Thermal Sunder, and Redline, are 60 FPS instead of the normal 30. Speaking of ability videos, Banshee's ability videos have these thin pillar boxes, which is really weird. The Parazon emote doesn't use any equipped Parazon skins. The Imperator that you receive in the Ileweaver boss fight doesn't have the normal aim glide penalty that other grounded art guns have. There's a statue on top of the Scholar's Landing Tower with text saying, "Bend the knee" in Holvanian. Transferring to your operator allows you to interact with this prompt, which spawns either a crate or a scuttler. Several dead bodies can be found throughout Scholar's Landing, those being Lloyd, Velimir, and Minerva, alongside brief lore snippets when interacted with. I'll go ahead and show the locations for them all now. Your Warframe can be rotated in the Orbiter Appearance section of the Landing Craft menu. If an element is picked for resupply, then the ability icon will show that element in the ability menu. The Arachna shoulder armor moves sigils from the shoulder to the forearm, which is cool. Valkyr Heirloom was originally created by a community artist, that being... oh, I'm gonna butcher this. Perti Baha? Like the Blast? I'm sorry. In the original concept, the helmet appears to have energy slits for eyes, but these didn't make it into her skin in-game. Weirdly enough though, her glyph and Prex card both do contain the eye slits. Failing a Duviri chest hack several times will eventually spawn a group of enemies that you have to fight. If you look very closely, you can see that Nora is actually looking at the player. Araxia can wall latch onto the Void Sabotage portal and not get pushed away. This is another one of those entries where the person who submitted it said it better than I ever could, so I'm going to read Zethos' post verbatim. I think the collar around Vauban Prime's neck, the sort of triangular protrusion, is designed to look like a star fort. Star forts were a type of military fortification that popped up in Europe around the 15th century,
not even playing,
and that Vauban's namesake, French military engineer Sébastien Duprès de Vauban, designed throughout his career. This is a fantastic entry, honestly. The Ayatan Saw sculpture's thumbnail image is actually missing a cyan star, though this is normally hidden by its name in-game. The Orican water pipe spawn tile in the Void has a hole in the ceiling that teleports you into the wider room when you